Hey guys, this is Cody from CJTV Station 8 saying
What's up?
what Josh just said. So it is Friday, I believe. Unless if you're from Asia or remote parts of Canada. Then it may be Thursday, or Saturday, one of the two. I can't remember. Anyway, can't remember if I think it's Thursday. No, it's Saturday. That's what it was. Okay. That's what it was. Alright. But in all seriousness, there's something that I've been really doing some serious thinking about, and I wanted to kind of say my thoughts. You know how you have people that, you know how when you are friends with someone, sometimes things you run into problems with them for some reason, whether it doesn't matter whether it's just simple problems or major problems or whatever, and sometimes it's really easy to get back on track and to be able to actually get things resolved and move on from it. And then other times it's very hard to, whether it's because you're so close to that person that you're hurt from stuff that they've said or done to you, or vice versa even, stuff that you did to them and you feel guilty about it. And even though they've forgiven you, at the end of the day you still feel like crap. And I think a lot of that is because in all honesty, sometimes I think we as humans forget that, hey, you know what? I'm human, you're human, everybody's human for the most part, I think. Unless if you're a plant or an animal or even or one of those little bacteria microscope things. Anyway, but you should be not judging people on their mistakes or running into or being angry with that person, because I mean they're human, but they are still made in God's image, and of course they're gonna fail you. Of course it's gonna happen. I mean, let's be honest. When's the last time someone has not failed you? I mean, I can think of plenty of people that failed me, like my whole life. I mean, I've seen failure after failure after failure. And I've seen people stab my family and me personally in the back so many times, even people that I'm close to. And it's not because it's their fault. Well, I mean, it's not because they're not people and that they don't deserve love. It's because people make mistakes. I mean, I feel guilty because at times even I stab people in the back. And that's not good. That's never a good feeling when you actually hurt someone. When you've gone through so much, like I've gone through so much since I've come to college, and in all honesty, I mean, I could easily just be angry. And in honesty, at times this week, I've almost blew up because of things that have happened to me, and a lot of them. And even though I love my family, at times, because of my siblings, because I have younger siblings, and because I have an older brother who has special needs, at times, I don't see, I don't get, I have to be pushed into that role of being the oldest and having to be an example at times, even with my older brother. And I love everyone in my family, but at times it is difficult. It is difficult having to be the first one out, to be one of the first ones to graduate from high school, being one of the first ones to graduate from college, which I'm working on right now. I mean, that's a lot of pressure, and I feel like that most of my life I've had to prove myself, because I mean, people people think I'm innocent or naive, or sometimes even they think I'm slow. They don't think I can do it. They don't think that I'm smart enough to get through college, and that pisses me off because, in all honesty, first of all, I'm creating God's image just as much as anyone else. Second, who gives a flip of whether, no pun intended, who cares about what other people think? I mean, in all honesty, sure, am I not exactly, Josh, I'm being serious here, man, come on. I've had people that have prayed for me and have supported me. And at times they fail me too. And you know what? It doesn't matter what other people think of you. It's what God thinks of you. Honestly, people are going to make mistakes. And even your best friends sometimes do. And one lesson I'm learning very much is you can't always depend even on the people closest to you. Even the people that are literally know you inside and out. Like literally have you figured out for the most part. You have to rely on God because God's the only one that's going to give you any resources or any value to get you through each day. Honestly, if I had things my way, honestly, I wouldn't want to be here. I wouldn't want to be alive for Pete's sake. For crying out loud, for so many years, I honestly thought I had no value. I honestly thought that I was a loser and that I would never be good enough for anything or anyone, or be good enough to get through anything. I honestly thought that I always thought I would be under people's shadow, under people's wings, always having to be pushed along. And you know what? I don't care anymore. I don't care. I don't care about that because I know for a fact in my heart that I'm not under anyone's shadow. I'm not anyone's little student, or I'm not anyone's whatever. You get my picture. You get the point I'm trying to make. I only have to worry about what God thinks of me. And certainly not what of other people think of me. I don't care about what happens in my future because honestly God holds my future. He certainly holds my coffin in his hands. And he also holds Josh close to him. Right, Josh? Right, buddy? Alright. And most of you remember Josh, of course, being a goofball as usual. But in all sincerity, though, all my life I've thought that I needed to be someone that I'm not. And you know what? Being myself, I'm okay with that. I'm okay with being with liking football, with liking girls. I absolutely like girls, definitely big time into that kind of thing. Okay, no judging. No. This is the 21st century and all. LOL. I like being like having fun. Love acting. I love being an actor. It is so much fun because, for crying out loud, it's so exciting. Sometimes I can't even express it. It's so much fun. And I like being who I am. Sure. Do I like wearing glasses that make me look weird? No, I absolutely don't like that at all. Do I wish I was tall and a Tim Tebow looking type of person, yeah, I would. But you know what? God made me this way. God made me have hair on my face or hair on whatever hair's left on my head. God made me who I am. And you know what? If you don't like who I am, then... Oh boy. Anyway, I guess Josh liked it. But, I mean, I'm not trying to be a motivational speaker. I'm not trying to get anyone's face. I'm not trying to do any of that. I just want to express, hey, you know what? I'm okay with being a broken person. I'm okay with having to rely on God. I'm okay with being someone that's weak. I'm okay with people not liking me or saying that I'm different or anything like that. You know what? I'm okay with that. Because in all honesty, I am a God-made creature. That's who I am. That's where I stand. And you know what? I'm not out there anymore to prove anything. So, if you like me for who I am, then accept me. But if you don't like me for who I am, then, well, whatever. That's fine. In honesty, my goal in life is to get through college because I want to be a man of God. This is where I'm learning how to grow in my faith. This is where I'm learning how to grow as a man. This is where I'm learning how to do things God's way and learning how to make it on my own, out in the world, without my parents, without my siblings. I mean, sure, I have people here that I've known for a very long time that have been there for me, and my relatives have been as well because I'm from this area. But you know what? I'm trying to make it out on my own because I know for a fact that I have to grow up. Trust me when I say this. A kid, but I know I can't do that. I know I really can't because I have to learn to be responsible. And I'm okay with that. And you know what? I probably don't deserve to be here. I probably don't deserve to have the loving family I do. I don't deserve to have the loving friends I do. I don't deserve anything good. Because honestly, at times I don't see any good in me. But you know what? That is okay because God is good in me. Because God is the one that has my life. He's the one that controls it. Period. End discussion. Bottom line. And you know what? At the end of the day, I prefer having God on my side than anyone else. And this message was for everyone to hear. But I know in particular, there was someone that needed to hear this. Because for a while, they've been trying to figure out me. Trying to figure out who I am because, I mean, I've known them for so long and we've had some problems for last year or so. Figuring us out. Figuring out each other. Figuring out where we stand as siblings. And you know what? I'm not going to mention this person by name. They know who they are. I'm already telling you that. I'll tell you this. Honestly, it's hard for me to trust anyone right now. Because honestly, people have failed me. People have said very hurtful things. Even if they were true. But I'm not holding it against them at all. As a matter of fact, I've already forgiven and I've already I already have moved on because I love those people. I love them dearly, very dearly. But understand that it will take me a while for me to fully heal and to be able to move forward. Honestly, I am trying my best to move forward. And I am ready to do that. But I also know that the road ahead is not going to be easy. And I want to know, deep down my heart, are they ready for that? Are they ready to move on and to take care of this? Because this is a very important thing to me. I hold this person very highly. And it's not because they're special or anything, but because they're willing to, because I know deep down in their hearts they are trying to do their best to follow God. And you don't have to be perfect. You don't have to try to be the best. Just be who you are. That's the only thing I want. That's it. Bottom line. End discussion. And Joshua's for America, so we're good. By the way, speaking of something, there's one more thing I want to talk about before I end this episode. ISIS killing those 21 brothers in the faith.
They killed more than that, man.
Well, yeah, but I mean that execution. Just that one execution. Guess what? Our president, when
they burned a little girl on the cross.
I know. I heard about that. But guess what? Our government did not do a thing about it. They're just like, oh, we'll give ISIS free jobs. No. Stop. First of all, stop being stupid. Because I mean, the King of Jordan and Egypt, come on. They're kicking ISIS butt. Okay? But you know what? That's not what's going to get ISIS to end. That won't be. There's only one solution only. And that's not kill them all. Stop. I know what you're thinking. Stop. That's not it at all. Only way to stop ISIS, to keep them from completely wiping out people.
You have to give them jobs, Cody.
Okay, Josh. Seriously. I'm being serious here. I know you're joking around, but I'm being serious. The only way that can happen is if they come to Christ. That's the only solution. That's the only thing that...
We could, just kill them.
Josh, I'm being serious here, dude. Seriously. But Christ has been the only way that world peace will ever be accomplished, is through Christ. That's it. You don't need the government to give you peace. You don't need leaders to give you peace. You don't need your favorite team to give you peace. Only Christ alone can give you peace.
Christ alone.
And that's the only way ISIS will be stopped, period. And in a way that will save lives. That's it. That's it, guys. That's all I have to say. Thank you for listening.